All right, observer, hi, Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Subscribe, so now first time we are like no commenting after you share by way of introduction. Me, the Prince Kojo we are Toronto, Canada, and more. Observer, ne, ye be too far, na ye the more United States of America. I hope, Anna, US are buying a real friend Donald Trump on. And what ye and she be say, a baby years back, nipa bi etuko wiem. I from astronaut NASA. Those days near from Apollo. They were the first people on earth. Would to me a fly all the way a cool moon. Now, US are buying Eddie and you may be big work. Come say, what if any baby simple obey to me a cool room. Now, what go ahead the air coso a bosomimo. That is moon. Now, I drink a timopo any quite more fast or more call moon yina a bacope. Or more correct how the moon looks like. And on nine channel, a dear any walk bosumidomo. Is it gold? Is it mineral? Is it bauxite? Is it manganese? Is it what does the moon entails? That is the main brain why they travel all the way from Earth to the moon. And you can moon, you can like planets in the world Saturn, Pluto, stars, then boil it down to like the planets. I walk a view. Now, there were 4 people who came on board, said they are ready, said they will go on moon. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to mention their names, their age, their family ties, and what have you. Stay tuned. This is Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Subscribe if today is your first time. Watch my videos, comment, and then share. Bari bim, bari boom, bari bim. Yeah. All right. So you're breaking it down. Now, and that in the form of toso and so 5, 6, 7. Now, the mission behind this Artemis part 2 mission, say, and the feet is around 180,000 miles from Earth all the way to the moon. Omako akudu bosomi no mo. Na ebere omoko no omushishie nema bebre. Now, somebody asks, Milo, do they eat? Ebere omo eko was on their way to the moon. Do they eat? Excuse me for my word. Like, do they use the washroom? Like what? Tell me something. The guy keep on asking me questions. Like, but I'm not an astronaut. I don't fly. The only time I fly is when I'm going to Ghana. So yeah, I took the opportunity to sit down and then do some analysis and then find out. You know, being a journalist, the meaning of radio is to educate, to entertain, and to inform. Sometimes you need to sit down, do analysis for people to know what is going on. So yeah, they do everything. They eat. That comes in camera. You can see with your eyes. They go to washroom. That one you don't have to see. It is a private stuff, you know. So, without much ado, I'll go straight up to mention the names of the crew who left this Earth all the way to the moon. There are 4. We have 1 African American. Aren't we proud? Aren't you proud to be an African? And now, I have a story for every Ghanaian here. I'm telling you, hey, send me YouTube, why don't I even switch to the English? Trying to speak English to the people who normally watch my YouTube channel. Sometimes I have challenges. People will call, hey, Milo, we've been watching your videos, but you don't speak English. How come? Try speak English so you could also, you know. But sometimes I feel like I wasn't born here. I was born in back home. I came here as an immigrant or like a refugee. So I don't speak proper English, but I'm sure people, they will understand what I tell them over here on my YouTube channel. Now, these are the people who flew all the way to the moon. Ray Wiseman, he's 50 years, and he's a commander in the among the crew. He has 2 kids. His wife, very unfortunately, has passed away. So the first person whose name has been mentioned here is Ray Wiseman. Okay, so the next person is Victor Glover, 49-year-old, who happens to be a pilot. He is African American, married with 4 daughters. Wow. Shout out to you, Victor Glover. Now, the next one is Christina Couch, 47-year-old lady. Okay, so I have a brief history about this lady. Hold on, guys. For your information, I'm here to break a record for you guys to know. Even though Ghana, we don't have a Ghanaian who represented us in the moon, but at least we have a Ghanaian flag. How come? How come we have a Ghanaian flag in the moon, even though we don't have a Ghanaian representative? Now, this lady whose name was mentioned, Christina Couch, she's married. She's from Texas in the States. Now, she came to Ghana and school at University of Ghana, Legon. You know what? She was so lovely. She was so amazing when she was in Ghana. So, I think, do I have to say we have like a Ghanaian representative or what? Even though she wasn't a Ghanaian, but I would say she's part and parcel of the crew. So, I'm so proud of this lady called Christina Couch, 47-year-old married woman from Texas. Do not call her if you need a woman to marry. She's married already, okay? So stay away from her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Subscribe if today is your first time. Like my videos, comment, and then share. Bada bim, bada boom, bada bam. Yeah, all right, so the next person is Jeremy Hansen. He is a commander, 50 years. This guy, he is the first Canadian to fly into the moon, married with 3 kids. So, for and me kabrof me brof na barof. Now, with him, this man called Donald Trump, called these people all the way in air. On their way to the moon to have a word with them. They spoke. It was so nice. It was so lovely. Like, you will like it. Milo TV people, Toronto, Canada. There was a promise that he promised them. So, what I want to do right now is, can we, ladies and gentlemen, go listen to what President Donald Trump, the president of America, told these people whilst they were in the moon. Let's go and listen and then come back. So I'll continue with this video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Straight up, let's go direct to the moon, United States of America.
I'd like to ask, what was your feeling when you had no communication, 0 communication? All of a sudden it was cut off by, obviously, your very special location. What was your feeling when you had no communication? A little bit different, perhaps.
We were busy up here working really hard, and I must say, it was actually quite nice.
I just wanted, it's an honor to speak to you, and I wanted to congratulate each and every one of you. And tell me, what is the most unforgettable part of this really historic day? The whole world is watching and listening. Please tell me.
President, this call is certainly special to all of us, and we really have a lot of faith in our administrator, Jared Isaacman, who is with you. We appreciate his leadership in NASA and in the international community. We are doing great things, and we are proud to be a part of it. I have to tell you, as we came around the near side of the moon, seeing all the sights that we've seen from Earth for all of our lives, but we're seeing them from a different perspective, and then we started to get a glimpse of the and we saw sites, Oriental, sites that no human has ever seen before, not even in Apollo, and that was amazing for us. And then the surprise of the day, we just came out of an eclipse where the sun, moon, and the entire dark moon, about that big, right out the window that we were watching. We could see the corona of the sun, and then we could see the planet train line up, and we at Mars, and all of us commented how excited we are to watch this nation and this planet become a 2-planet species.
That is fantastic. You know, I had a decision to make in my first term, and the decision is, what are we going to do at NASA? Are we going to have it be revived, or are we going to close it down? And I had very little hesitation, and it's really great to have somebody like Jared involved because he really makes it much easier for me. But it was not even a question in my own mind. We've spent what we had to do, and then of course we have Space Force, and Space Force is very much related to what you're doing, and that was my baby. That was a very important one, and it'll turn out to be truly one of the most important, I believe, decisions I've ever made. So we're very proud of Space Force, and we're very proud of all of you. Does anybody else have anything to say? A lot of people listening.
Mr. President, to be here with you speaking about our incredible day today. I think one of the biggest highlights was coming back from the far side of the moon and having the first glimpses of planet Earth again after being out of communication for about 45 minutes. It really just reminds you what a special place we have and how important it is for our nation to lead and not follow in exploring deep space.
I'd like to ask, what was your feeling when you had no communication, zero communication? All of a sudden it was cut off by, obviously, your very special location. What was your feeling when you had no communication? A little bit different, perhaps.
Yes, Mr. President, it was I said a little prayer, but then I had to keep rolling. I was actually recording scientific observations of the far side of the moon. You know, that is actually the time when we were the farthest and the closest to the moon. And so we were really able to make some of our most detailed observations of the far side of the moon up close. And so we were busy up here working really hard. And I must say, it was actually quite nice.
I'll ask for your autograph, because I don't really ask for autographs much, but you deserve that. You really are something. Everybody's talking about this, and I look forward to having...
I'm very proud of this video, most especially that lady called Christina Couch, who ever studied back in Ghana, University of Legon. So, yeah, U.S. President, Reverend Donald Trump, and our friend, these 4 crew members, and our of course, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Couch, and Jeremy Hansen. They are the 4 people who went all the way to the moon, and they have like 7 days now. They have 3 days left to come back to Earth. Now, so let me quote direct from what Donald Trump said. He said, "Americans are very proud of you. I don't ask for autographs, but hey, I'm very proud of you guys for what you've done. Because of this, I'll ask for autograph from each of you." My goodness, people, Milo TV. We shall throw a big party for you guys when you return home. I spoke to the Prime Minister of Canada and Wayne Gretzky. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we come to the end of today's program. My name is Prince Kojik. This is Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. So I'm so glad at least we have a lady who came to Ghana from America, Texas, to do like a program before she made her way all the way to the moon. This is where we come to the end to this video, Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Subscribe, comment, like, and then share. I try to blend with English, but I'm not good in English. So if there is anything you want to say, go direct to the comment section and then put it at the comment section. Bye. Take care.